Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today in the morning we discussed about the ongoing coup in Gabon after the Electoral Commission announced the incumbent President Ali Bongo as the winner of the election. Something that majority of the people, close to 2 point something million, do not agree with. And so today I have seen the former IBC chairman Wafula Chebukati commenting on the same. And according to Chebukati, he is saying that the election-related coups in Africa is as a result of conducting election without the presence of election observers. Chebukati is also maintaining that observers are crucial in supervising election because they contribute to transparency and the outcome of the election. So Wafula Chebukati, let me just quote him. This is what he's saying. I quote him. The avalanche of election-related military coups in Africa disrupt democratic gain. In most of those elections, observers were excluded from the electoral process. Now, you know, what I'm worried about is an attempt to put Wafula Chebukati, the former IBC chairman, in one sentence with democracy. I find it very hard. Chebukati and democracy, they don't agree. Huyu ni kama mafuta na maji. In my view, Chebukati should be the last person to comment on the Gabon election or any other election in Africa or elsewhere. Because this is the first person to oversee an election which was nullified. First in our history. And maybe second or third in Africa. In fact, second in Africa and third in the world. He should be the last person to comment about election. And the word democracy should not come out of his mouth because of the obvious reasons. It was just good for Chebukati to continue keeping quiet and to continue enjoying his life in silence. The more he come out to speak, he remind people ni kama anaenda kuchokora kwa vidonda ambazo zilikuwa zinapona. He rather keep quiet because many Kenyans view Chebukati as the person who has brought the problem in this country. Hii mambo tunapitia saa hizi, kuwa na serikali ambayo huwezi jua mbele na nyuma ni wapi, ni kwa sababu ya mtu kama Wafula Chebukati. We are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. You know, let us talk about the issue of observers. If we ask Chebukati, in 2017, did we have election observers in Kenya? The answer is yes, locally and internationally, in Africa and overseas. They came, walikuwa hapa. African Union, European Union, kulikuwa na US, kulikuwa na UK, wale colonizers. They were here. And after the election, when Chebukati announced the result, they rubber stamped it. They said the result was free and fair, election was good. Hatukuona watu wakisumbuana kwa kupiga kura, hatujaona wizi yoyote, and it was a tick. after Chebukati announcing Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta in 2017 as the winner of election. The difference was also huge, si kama hii ya Ruto na Raila. But what happened after that? Baada ya Chebukati kusema election iko sawa, observers wamesema election iko sawa, Azimio wakaenda kwa koti. Maraga nao wakakaa siku zao 14. Wakakuja wakafanya uamuzi. What happened? Only one judge stood out. Were they two? Think two. They stood out to support impunity. But the rest, the majority, stood for the truth. Chebukati election was nullified. So you cannot oversee an election where even you have the people you're talking about, the observers, who agree with their fraudulent results, and then the court nullifies. That alone left Chebukati and election observers with a rotten egg in their face. Habari ifikie Chebukati. So from there, Chebukati angejificha tu hata uso yake watu wasione, na anyamaza kabisa. He is one of the worst ever we have had in this country. Walisema fungueni sava hazikufunguliwa. Kwa nini? Sababu wanajua ile mambo walifanya ndani ya sava ikifunguliwa, hawa watu they will have nowhere to hide. They will have nowhere to hide. It was either they hand over power and be dealt with. Chebukati would be serving a jail term. Hawakufungua sababu walijua ile mambo ilikuwa pale ndani. So there was malpractice in that election. Wakasema election is a process, not an event. They made it look like an event. The process was unfair. So Chebukati should give us a break. Awachana na hiyo mambo ya kusema observers. Observers are coming here. They have their own interest. The same observers are the colonizers. They come here, they want to force someone on us. So they said tick. So observers were left with rotten egg in their face. Chebukati and the team did not have anything to explain to Kenyans about the 2027 general election. Now let us come to 2013 election. Observers were here, and indeed we know what happened at the Bomas of Kenya. The same observers seemingly were acting in favor of one of the presidential candidates. Paka tunaona paka na ambassadors wako pale, US, UK, and the team, European Union, said everything was good. Wakaenda kotini, na ile kote kwa sababu it was compromised. They ruled in their favor. All of them. And what happened? In the public opinion court, people believe different. They don't agree with these people. And to disapprove the public opinion court, it's just by one thing. Open the server. If the server was opened and allow forensic audit to take place, then compare from there, then we would know what happened. As long as servers have never been opened, people are playing politics, then the position of majority of Kenyans is of that this election was not free and fair. Remember, we are talking about 4 commissioners against 3. Majority did not agree with Chebukati's results, and the minority agreed with him. So you talk about democracy. Majority should have their way and the minority should have their say. In Kenya, where Chebukati was overseeing an election, it was the opposite. Majority had their say and the minority had their way. Ndio maana tunasema Chebukati asiongee mambo ya democracy. So, a man who oversees an election where a majority of the commission that is leading disagree with him, unapata wapi nguvu ya kuja kuongea jameni? Please keep quiet. Mahali penye watu wanaongea mambo ya election, wizi na demokrasia, nyamaza. Because you are an enemy of democracy and your election was doubted, ile yenye umeongoza yote. And that's what I can tell, or what I can say about Wafula Chebukati's remarks. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.